Now, against the backdrop of worsening climate crisis, world leaders gathered for a Climate Ambition Summit in New York. The United Nations Secretary General convened a summit for the first movers and doers when it comes to climate action. Without mincing words, United Nations Secretary General Antonio Gutierrez said humanity's addiction to fossil fuels has opened the gates to hell, while evoking the horrendous heat and historic fires that the world suffered from this year. Guterres stressed the future was not fixed, and it is not too late to limit the rise in global temperatures to the maximum of 1.5 degrees Celsius.
Our focus here is on climate solutions, and our task is urgent. Humanity has opened the gates of hell. Horrendous heat is having horrendous effects. Distraught farmers watching crops carried away by floods, sweltering temperatures spawning disease, and thousands fleeing in fear as historic fires rage. Climate action is dwarfed by the scale of the challenge.
The summit is a major step towards achieving the global target of reaching net zero emissions by 2050, but leaders from two nations, China and the United States, world's top two polluters, are missing in action. Together, they emit over 18 billion tons of carbon dioxide annually. Along with Joe Biden and Xi Jinping, UK Prime Minister Rishi Sunak and French President Emmanuel Macron are also missing the gathering. The bar for the podium was set high. Only countries planning to update their emissions cutting targets toward achieving net zero emissions, including some who are committing to phase out fossil fuel without relying on carbon offsets, are invited to speak. A total of 34 nations got invited to speak at the summit. This included Brazil, Canada, South Africa, Pakistan, along with European Union. Several non-member states and international financial institutions also participated in the event. The U.S. chief says he hopes... Let me take that again. The United Nations chief says he hopes the one-day mini-summit will inspire more investment and action by countries. The annual United Nations Climate Summit, COP28, set to take place later this year in Dubai, in the UAE. A United Nations report earlier revealed current emissions pledges were insufficient for keeping the global average temperature rise to 1.5 degrees Celsius. More than 20 gigatons of further carbon dioxide reductions are needed this decade to meet the goals. WION is now available in your country. Download the app now and get all the news on the move.